Okay, the first card you have your past is the Hermit. So this looks to me like a really, it feels very positive, I should say. It feels very positive, extremely introspective card, very thoughtful. And I think what happened with you is you went really deep inside yourself. You really did all that. You did lots and lots of inner work. I think that's what happened. And you finally let go of someone. And I think you did that when you did all this inner work. It was a long process, really difficult. And I think before you let go, yeah, it feels like you're in a really kind of backwards and forwards thing for a while. I don't mean a backwards and forwards relationship. Maybe it was that, but that's not what I'm seeing here. I'm getting a backwards and forwards in your feelings. So it was like, okay, I think I'm over this now. I think I'm over this. It's all fine. And then you went right back again. Your heart went all the way back again. Oh, I'm back to square one again. Very frustrating, because you wanted to get over this and you're putting in all the work, lots and lots of work, and lots of times you kept on going backwards and forwards. Again, not physically. You didn't go physically back to someone. This is about what was happening inside you. But then now what I'm seeing is a big difference here in then and now, I should say. A huge, big change, because it feels like you've really gotten over this big hurdle now. It's finally very different. It feels very different. I think maybe you can feel the difference if this is you. And you're really moving forwards now, absolutely moving forwards. I think I think with Gemini, going backwards and forwards in your feelings feels quite normal to you. You do have lots of up and down moods because you're the twins. You have this way of thinking and the other one, and you can kind of split that. So it feels quite normal to you. So I think maybe you got kind of used to being in that pattern of going up and down in your emotions. I want them, no I don't. Yes I do, no I don't. That kind of thing. But now I think that's all over with. It feels quite clean. It feels quite clean. It feels like, okay, all of that rubbish is cleared out in the rubbish bin. I put it out of my house. Now this feels a lot cleaner. And it feels like finally that's it. That's done. So, yeah, so, the thing about you is with relationships, you're a natural fighter as well. So I think this is why it took a while for this to kind of finish properly inside your heart and your head. Because, when you love someone, you absolutely, truly love them with absolutely everything you have. And then you want to keep that going, and you fight and you fight and you fight. Sometimes even when love is on its last legs and it's falling over dead upside down, you're still fighting for it. You're like, no, I still really want this. I still do. I shouldn't laugh because I know it's really serious. But I was just imagining this, a cow upside down or a horse upside down with its legs in the air. So just ignore me. But yeah, you fight and you fight and you fight and you fight. And I think that's what you were doing inside yourself. You're kind of fighting yourself. You're going, oh, I want to fight for this. I want to keep on going for this, even though it's over. And then, no, I don't. I want to let it go. So there was a bit of that fighting inside yourself as well. But now it feels really peaceful. It's like there was this big storm, and now you've got the calm after the storm. So, yeah, if this is you, that's really fantastic. Now, if you feel as if you're kind of getting there, but you're not quite there yet, if you're kind of trying to get over someone, you will get over them. This will come. You'll get this peaceful time. You will get this, and you'll be able to feel the difference. It's a big difference between thinking I'm over someone, but I'm not really, and absolutely, truly being over someone. Now, yeah, I'm not sure whether you're totally physically away from this person or not. And that's because it does feel like there's someone around you, and it's not a very good energy, I have to say. I'm not sure whether it's this ex, I'm not sure whether it's someone else, whether it's just the atmosphere or the place you're in or something like that. There's something you need to move away from, or someone you need to move away from. I'm getting that quite strongly, very strongly. So I don't know if that resonates or not. If that does, try and get away from that if you can. But you're not focused on whoever this is or whatever this is. You're focused on yourself, you're focused on your future, you're looking forwards, like this hermit. He's looking at the star, he's following that. He's not focused on anyone else, he's completely alone. So that's where your focus is going to be. Focusing on yourself, all that kind of thing. I think there's someone else you might be focused on as well. So you've got yourself and someone else, someone you're caring about. I've got that here, someone you're protecting. A few other things on your mind too, a few things on your mind. Yeah, there's definitely this kind of presence or something like that I'm feeling around this. It's almost like you're almost there. It's like you're out of the paddock, but you haven't quite shut the door because there's something that's not quite right in your life yet. It does feel like some very strong presence or person or someone. It doesn't feel very positive. So I hate to put a negative spin on this positive change that you're going through, but I have to say that if that's what I'm seeing. So anyway, the next card, what on earth is that noise? It's gone now, sorry. The next card you've got for your past is the World. Yeah, so this is an amazing card. So again, this is showing me this change that you've had inside yourself. So you feel so much freer now, mentally, emotionally, all that. This is a huge change. It doesn't matter where you are. Well, it kind of matters where you are physically, obviously, but it's not so important to you, because I think the mental change and the emotional change is the big thing for you. And once you've done that, which you have done now, you're going to be able to make this other move or whatever this says. It looks like you might not have done that now, or yet I should say, because yeah, I'm getting someone who's trying to convince you to leave or move or something like that. They might be saying, oh, move house, move areas, move away from something, move away from someone. You need to escape. That's what they're telling you. You have to escape this. Something like that. And yeah, I think they're right. You do have something you have to escape, because I'm feeling this presence, this really difficult energy that's around you. But I think with this person who's trying to talk to you, it looks like there might be a relative. I'm seeing family there. You're determined to do things in your way. You don't want to do things in their way, because I think they're a little bit overbearing. Maybe I'm getting that feeling around them. And, you're the hermit. You want to do things your way. You want to follow your own path. That's what I'm seeing. And so yeah, you've been through a lot of changes internally as well, and I can see that you've done that. You've done a lot of work to do that. I don't think that person sees that in you. I don't think they realise that, and so they're kind of looking at you like, oh, you haven't done anything. You should move. You should do this. You should do that, and you're kind of saying to yourself, well, I've done loads of changes. I've made huge changes. They're all inside myself. You should be able to see that because I'm a different person now, and they can't quite see that. So you're really on a different wavelength from that person. That's what I'm seeing. But that's fine. I mean, you've made the changes. That's the most important thing. I think you are going to move in your time, but I am seeing this presence, this person or whatever, and I do really feel that you do need to move from that. And I'm seeing that really because I'm just looking right now right to the King of Pentacles here. I'm feeling that in the King of Pentacles, because I'll just show you what I'm seeing. Obviously this king, he's wealthy and all of that, we know that, but it's very, very constrained. This feels very dark. Very, very dark, very heavy card. And if you look at him, he's got all these kind of vine leaves all over him. His robes are dark, everything's dark. And it feels very oppressive to me. So that's what this energy feels like, or this person or whoever's around you. So if you can get out of this faster, because I can see that you're trying to, if this is you, if this is all resonating, I can see you are trying to get out of something. So if that's you, if that's resonating, try and get out of that faster, because I feel as if you're not your full self. You can't operate at your full self or at your full potential. You can't do things as quickly as you want to do, especially financially. You might not be able to save as much or something like that, because obviously this is about money. So whatever's happening around you with this presence or this thing, it's stopping you from moving forward. So really have a think about that if that's you. Okay, so the first card you've got for your present is the Five of Swords, which is a horrible card, obviously. Okay, so there's something quite clear here. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, so this is quite a specific thing that I'm seeing, so just letting you know that. Okay, so there's someone who's close to you, and I was seeing that in the Hermit card, someone you're caring about, someone you protect or you want to protect. I'm seeing that. Now, you might know about this situation, you might know that they're in some kind of a situation. I'm seeing them worrying you a bit. There's something that they're doing, someone that they're around that might be troubling you right now. Some kind of influence around them or something like that. That's what this feels like. And it feels like maybe you know about this. I don't know, but that's how this is feeling to me. Now, they're not physically hurt. I just have to tell you that. They're not even emotionally hurt. It's not that. But there is someone who's not telling them the truth. So there's some kind of lie that they're being told. Now, you really want to protect them if this is you. You really want to protect them, but you can't. You can't pick them up and take them out of this situation. You can't physically do that. You want to, I think, but you can't do that. So, and I think you might be thinking, oh, what am I going to say? What am I going to do that's going to help this? What you can do, I think, is, and you've got a lot of experience in this because you've had a lot of people who've lied to you, unfortunately. And I think especially this ex you got away from, they lied to you a lot. So what you can help them with is you can show them what are the red flags, what's a sign that someone's lying to you, how can you tell, how do you know your instincts, how do you know that feeling, that's not right, someone's lying to me. So all of those kinds of lessons that you know, because I think you're older than them, you're more experienced than this person. So everything you know about that, you can help them with. So if this is all resonating, you can do that. You can help them with all of that, that kind of lesson. Just be a little bit careful in the way you approach this. Because I think you're very, very protective. You want to jump in and protect them. But go really carefully, because you don't want them to end up siding with this other person. Now, I don't think they're going to do that. I don't want to worry you. But this is very sensitive, so be very careful. Go about this very, very, very carefully. Now, the other thing in this Five of Swords, obviously this is a horrible card, and this is another warning to you, because you can see these two men walking away from this horrible man. Try and get away from whatever this situation is with this bad energy. If this is you, try and get away as quickly as you can. Again, I'm not saying run away, it's really scary, but it does not feel good. So if you know what this is, please try and get away from this. I keep on seeing this over and over again. Okay, so the next card you've got for your present is the Two of Cups. Oh, this feels like a relief, actually, because the Five of Swords was horrible, and there's all this heaviness and all that. So this is really nice to see this. So, okay, so this is what I'm getting. Someone wants to reach out to you. Someone wants to reach out and speak to you. Okay, now, I'm not a believer in getting into a relationship just to be rescued from someone else or something else. And I know you've got this bad, whatever it is, energy, if this is you, around you, and you've got this other person here in the Two of Cups who's really interested in you. They want to reach out to you. And I don't think that's what you're doing, because I think, again, you've done the work and you're mentally and you're emotionally separated from this ex or whatever. So I don't think it's that. But they might feel as if they want to rescue you, because I'm seeing a bit of rescuing here. This man's holding out his hand. He's holding out his hand to this woman here. And I think that's what they want to do. They want to reach their hand out to you. They want you to take their hand and come up to them so they can rescue you. They care about you. They've got feelings for you. That's what I'm seeing, absolutely. I think this is someone you know. I think this is someone you've had conversations with already. Yeah, again, I think they're trying to help you. I think they want to help you, rescue you. And yeah, they're talking to you right now, but they want more than that. They want more than talking. Now, yeah, they want more than friends. They want more than friends. So I think you're probably preoccupied with a few different things. You've got a lot of things on your mind, I think. You've got this horrible energy. You've got this ex thing. You're over this, but you've still got a bit of that there. You've got this person you're caring for, lots of other things. And I'm not seeing any problems with this new person here. I'm not seeing any of that. I think they're a good person. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing positivity. Now, okay, so there's one particular thing I'm getting on your mind here, and I just want to address this. It's a little bit complicated, so I'll try and express this properly, or excuse me, I'll try and articulate this. Okay, so it feels like you might feel as if you're up against someone. Obviously not this potential love connection, this is someone else. And you've got the Justice card here as well, so I think this is really following on from this. So I'm going to talk about this here as well. Now, there's someone who's a little bit sneaky. I'm getting some kind of blended family situation. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but that's what I'm seeing, something like that. Now, it feels like someone's opposing you. They're like your enemy, or they're your opposition, or something like that. And it's in this kind of family situation. Now, it looks like when you first met this person, there was a really weird feeling around this. It was like, I don't know what it is about this person. It feels like maybe they don't like me. Something's not right about them. I don't know. But I think now, as time's gone on, now that you're in the place you're in now, it's quite obvious that there is a problem. They have some problem with you. I don't know what it is. They don't like you. I don't know what it is. So if this is resonating, it does look like you feel as if you want some kind of victory. You're thinking about getting a victory over this person. That's what I'm seeing. Because this woman's got this laurel wreath around her head. So she's thinking about victory. So what this is telling me with that and with the Justice card is you will get some kind of victory. I'm not sure what that is, but the scales are going to balance out. So at the moment, it feels really unfair to you. It feels like they're treating you in an unfair way or something like that. Yeah, there's some kind of ganging up here or something like that. They're bringing other family members in maybe, or talking to other people. Something very unfair, something unbalanced. You know, more people on one side and you on the other side. So, because I'm looking at these scales in the Justice card. But they're going to balance up again. So there's going to be fairness to the situation. The scales are going to be balanced again. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be your best friend. You don't want that anyway. You don't want them for your best friend. You really do not. But there's fairness coming into this situation. There is fairness coming back to this. You will get this victory if that's you. Okay, so the first card you've got for your future is the Hanged Man. I love what I'm seeing in your future. I love this. This is absolutely fantastic. All these cards, I think, are about this person in the Two of Cups. This is this love connection. This is this person who wants to come closer to you. Now, again, you've got a lot on your mind. Look at this Hanged Man. He's got this light bulb around his head. He's thinking and thinking. So you've got all this on your mind. And again, I think you know who this is. I think you're familiar with this person. I think you've been talking to them. I think they know quite a bit about your background. They know about what you've been through. They know all of that. And I think that's why, or one of the reasons why, they feel as if they want to rescue you. They want to help you. It's like you've been talking to them about all the things you've been through. Oh, I had this horrible problem and now I'm over it, and this and that and the ex and whatever. And they're like, oh, I'd really love to help them. What can I do to help them? And you can see this with the Six of Swords. I'm going to talk about all of these three cards together because they're all kind of going together. So with the Six of Swords, that's what this is. You know, this man's rescuing this woman, steering the boat, steering her away to something better than where she is. So they want to rescue you. And yeah, I'm seeing a little surprise here. That's what I'm seeing in the Hanged Man. So it's like they're definitely going to come out and tell you something. At the moment, they're not. They're having conversations with you, but they're not telling you about their feelings. That's the thing they haven't told you yet. And I think they're going to come out and tell you this. They're holding back, I should say, right now, like the Hanged Man, and they're going to come forward and tell you. That's what I'm seeing. Really, really good. So they're going to come out and they're going to say this to you soon, if this is all resonating with you. I'm getting a really good feeling around this. Really, really, really good. Now, so with the Queen of Cups, obviously she's all about love, emotion, all that kind of thing. Okay, so I have to say this as well. So don't let this put you off. Please don't let this put you off, because this is a really good person. I'm not getting huge passion at the beginning. You know, sometimes when relationships start, mostly when relationships start, it's all very passionate at the start. I'm not getting that here. Because, you know, the Two of Cups can be about friendship gradually turning into love. It can be passion, but I'm not seeing that happening at the beginning. And you've got friendship, so you've got that. You've got kindness. You've got someone helping you. So that kind of really sweet, loving kindness. And the Queen of Cups is kind of like a sentimental kind of love. It's all kind of dreamy and all that. Now, that doesn't mean it won't grow into passion. But this is just what I'm seeing at the very beginning. Very beautiful, very sweet, very kind. Now, this is obviously all about how they feel about you. And your mind's on a lot of different things right now. So obviously, you know, it's all up to you as to whether you want to go for this or not. But I have to tell you, it does feel very positive, very, very good. And, you know, if you need to get away from this horrible whatever this is, they might help you. There's nothing wrong with saying yes to a bit of help if they want to help you. So there's that as well. But yeah, I won't say any more. That's all I really have to say about that. So I'll just finish.